Hi guys, let's take a trip down memory lane for a bit, back to when I first got hooked on the Silent Hill series. Man, those were the days. I remember playing Silent Hill Downpour, Silent Hill Origins, and Silent Hill 2 when those games were absolute masterpieces of survival horror. The series has got many more games which I'm sure the fans of the series are familiar with, but damn were they ahead of their times. It has been ages since these kick-ass games rocked our world. Set for release in late 2024 on PlayStation 5 and Windows, this remake news is already giving me chills. I simply cannot wait to see how they have reimagined Silent Hill 2 for the modern era. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video where we break apart all the details and see what the hype really is about. Dwelling back in Silent Hills 2. Now get ready for some serious nostalgia with hints of new age excitement because Silent Hill 2 is making a comeback in 2024. That's right, we are talking about a remake of the iconic 2001 game. But before we discuss the remake, let's see what the 2001 release was all about. Keeping it short, it was a total trip. You are James Sunderland, hunting for clues about your late wife, Maria, in the spooky town of Silent Hill. The game's in third person, and you navigate James through eerie streets, cracking puzzles and avoiding creepy monsters more than fighting them. You have got a radio that warns you about nearby nasties.
To me. James, I'm waiting for you. Why did you kill me?
And the combat, well, you get melee and guns, but heavy weapons keep you rooted. The story is really just nuts, meeting weird characters, facing off against the freaky Pyramid Head, and the side story Born from a Wish where you play as Maria. Absolute madness. Development of the remake. Developed by Bloober Team and published by Konami, this remake game is reviving the epic 2001 classic, originally crafted by the legends at Team Silent. And guess what? It is going to be the first big new chapter in the Silent Hill series since Downpour hit us back in 2012. Talk about a long-awaited comeback. So, the story follows James Sunderland, voiced by the talented Luke Roberts. This guy's a widower who heads back to Silent Hill because he got a letter from his late wife Mary saying she's there. Creepy and intriguing, right? The feels from the original game are hitting me hard. Now let's rewind to October 2022 when this remake was first announced. After all the rumors and leaks, it's finally real. Konami is not just bringing back Silent Hill for old time's sake, but they are actually on a mission to reignite our passion for this iconic franchise. It's been way too long since we've had a major new Silent Hill game, especially after the heartbreak of Silent Hills getting axed. The brains behind this remake are seriously impressive. We've got Mateusz Lennart from Bloober Team steering the ship as the creative director, and Motoi Okamoto from Konami is producing. But here's the part that's got me super hyped. Masahiro Ito and Akira Yamaoka, the original creature designer and composer, are back on board. I mean, can it get any better? I'm already counting down the days. Just imagining diving back into the foggy, spooky world of Silent Hill with today's tech and these gaming geniuses at the helm. Chills, my friends. Chills! Exploring the plot and gameplay, the plot is shaping up to be another blast. We are stepping back into those foggy, creepy streets of Silent Hill, but this time with James Sunderland, a guy haunted by a letter from his late wife. I mean, the original game was a trip, but this, it is like a horror movie come to life. I am totally geeking out over the gameplay updates. They are keeping it survival horror, but with a modern twist. Imagine going through Silent Hill with an over-the-shoulder view, like we are right there with James feeling every chill and shadow. It is no doubt that it is going to be insanely impressive. Coming to the combat, they are revamping it completely. I am expecting some intense, heart-pounding encounters. Plus, with the OG creators like Akira Yamaoka and Masahiro Ito giving their input, you know this remake going to stay true to the Silent Hill vibe. Now, the PS5 tech is what really gets me excited. 3D audio to track those creepy sound, fast loading times, and the mystery of how they will use the haptic feedback and adaptive triggers. It is like every horror fan's dream. At this point, I am honestly just counting down the days till I am shivering with jump scares and nerve-wracking action. Will it or will it not be a multiplayer? Talking about this just takes me back to the days I played the original. Just like the classic, the remake is going solo style, no co-op or multiplayer. And honestly, I think that is the way it should be. The whole point of Silent Hill is to get you feeling isolated, lost in this eerie, foggy world where every shadow could be something sinister or straight up traumatic for some. Jumping back into Silent Hill 2 by myself, absolutely intense. You feel every moment of tension and loneliness when it is just you against the world. There are a bunch of tough puzzles to crack and creepy monsters to face, but guess what? You are on your own. You will play for survival as well as for piecing together this twisted story. And yeah, it is a shooter, but being alone with just your wits and weapons really adds this whole other level of you against the world vibes. I simply cannot wait to feel that rush of adrenaline, solving puzzles and fighting off enemies all on my own. We are going to be stepping on a thrilling adventure, just like the first time around. Trailer and release. There has been one trailer which is honestly a masterpiece. With its eerie vibes and nostalgia, the remake is surely staying true to its roots. There is this shot of James Sunderland staring into a mirror, and it totally brought back memories from the original game. It's like a nod to us old school fans, but with a slick, modern feel. The trailer gives us these quick peeks at the town of Silent Hill, and man, it looks creepier than ever. The fog, the dim lighting, it is all there, making you feel like something's lurking just out of sight. And the enemies they show, just brief glimpses, but enough to send shivers down your spine. Now, they did not show any combat in the trailer, so I'm super curious about how they will pull off the new over-the-shoulder perspective. If the rest of the game is anything like these snippets we have seen, we are in for a real treat. The hype created by the trailer alone is simply unreal. It is just a few more months or days till this reimagined version of the Silent Hill world gets in our hands, and we are all here for it. So the big question, when can we get our hands on this gem? The exact release date for the Silent Hill 2 remake is still up in the air, but the buzz is pointing towards late 2024. Sony's been hyping it up big time, so that seems like a solid bet too. Late 2024 cannot come soon enough, it seems, don't you guys think? Verdict? So that is pretty much the lowdown. We are all set for the Silent Hill 2 remake, and let me tell you, it is going to be a roller coaster of nostalgia and new chills. I am still playing the guessing game on when it drops, but hey, that just amps up the thrill, right? It is not just revisiting an old haunt, but like a whole new journey into the creepy, heart-racing world of Silent Hill. Super excited to get my hands on it and share all the spooky edge-of-your-seat moments with you all. Until then, stay updated with us as we explore many more awesome upcoming games such as this. If you enjoyed today's trip to the eerie world of Silent Hill 2 Remake, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps out. Also, we'd love to hear if you have played any game of the Silent Hill series, so drop a comment ASAP on which ones you got your hands on. Make sure to smash that subscribe button and ring the bell for more gaming adventures and chills.